Muhammad, better known to some as Pop Keys. Some know me as Basheer Muhammad. Cap. Good evening, everyone. Pray everyone's live and well. I'd like to start out with prayer tonight, as usual. In the most holy name of Almighty God Allah, who came to us in the person of Master Farad Muhammad, the great Mahdi, who was to come and has come to restore we who were lost from our own kingdom of Islam and destroy those that destroyed us. Thou our God, O Allah, we are thy people. Deliver us from the murderers, and we're serving the Biddy all the days of our lives. And we teach our children to submit to thee, to thy unequal love and mercy for thou. And thanks to you, O Allah, for making manifest to us, our enemy, the devil. And help us, O Allah, to live the life and die the death of a Muslim. I pray, O Allah, that you remove the heart of the devil and replace it with one like their own. Thank you, Allah, for this day. Thank you for this gift of life. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alhamdulillah, Tabbi Akbar, Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar. Assalamu alaikum, black people in America. Well, it looked like we made it to another week, black folks. That's a blessing by itself. No matter what you're going through, you made it. You was able to turn over the clock, make it to another day. So that's a gift by itself. Life is so interesting and really very, very beautiful once you understand it. But you got to live a little bit, I guess, really to get that true understanding of life. Because once you live, you can, especially when you're a white and white man or woman, then you can see the truth. You can hear it. Understand? You know how to tune in to this world and into the minds of others. You learn how to tap in. Like read the book, Honorable Elijah Muhammad, the teaching on how to tune in, and taught on this before. On that wise man that went looking for Jesus to teach him how to tune in. You understand? How to send thoughts, how to receive thoughts. We have that ability, black people. Some of you touch on it, probably accidentally. But there's a power, an innate power that we were gifted with since we direct descendants of the Creator ourselves. You know, we the Asiatic black people, the maker, the owner, the cream of the planet Earth, the God of the universe. You know, and there's so much to try to give to our people. So I'm going to jump around a little bit tonight. And I will be bringing the table talks back on. I'll probably just wait till the, inshallah, first of the year. But I know a lot of you got questions now because I've been giving you a lot of information. You probably got questions on. You know, black people. And I like to say with IWS, I see a lot of growth and development. But the one thing I like about the IWS, I see that brotherhood and that sisterhood amongst you all in the IWS. You're all willing to help one another, help themselves, right? Passing on information, doing research, asking questions, and helping one another. And that's what it's all about. Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, each one teach one. And that's the way we got to move out here on the planet, brothers and sisters. We have to help one another so we can change our condition. And it will be changed if you stay committed and you stay focused. But like I always say, you know, if you stay centered if you stay God-centered and you keep God out front, because that's your proper guide. And when you keeping God out front, you keeping yourself aligned with yourself, black people. And I wanted to touch on one part of the subject tonight would be religion and the black woman. I have some advice for black men, young men as well. That's why I say it's so much for us to cover and come to understand. And I want to talk a little bit about masculinity because we look like we try to figure it out. Look like we try to figure out what is masculinity, and that kind of befuddles me a little bit because we were born by nature, black men, to be masculine. We were born by nature to be rulers on this planet and gods of the universe. But we still looking for a definition on masculinity. We're providers, protectors, and maintainers. For one, I seen they had a show on the other day, and they were talking about the United States government, and the most feared man in America is that masculine black man, according to the United States government, which is a true fact. I know that to be true because that masculine black man is the one that the United States government of America has up under surveillance. He's always watching. You understand? And that masculine black man has no fear. He'll speak truth to power. You can't be pumped out. He's always looking to do good and bring good to his community. He's always looking to develop his family and his community, bringing in better opportunities. That masculine black man is feared by the white man because he'll test you. He'll put you up under extreme pressure. And it befuddles him when he see he testing that black man. He got him in all type of dangerous, strenuous situations. You facing jail, you facing a lot of things. But you show no fear when you in the belly of the beast in the jailhouses of America. You still talking that big six talk to him right in his face. You look at him and you're facing down. No one the eyes are against you. You teach and train your people to be upright. You teach and train your people how to be righteous. You teach your people how to become back into themselves instead of being other than themselves. You understand? You started developing industry in your community. You started wanting a community. You started wanting freedom, justice, and equality. But this masculine black man is not afraid to die. Knowing that's a possibility, but you still stand up on this square. See, this white boy don't want us to raise our people. Those are the brothers that he's coming at the hardest. You understand? He's watching you day and night. He's watching y'all right now. He's watching this program. He got an eye on IWS. He got an eye on 19 kids, anybody that's standing up, trying to bring good to their people. We're trying to bring that paradigm shift. So we shift away from the beast and start going for ourselves. But we teach and train our brothers and our sisters to be on discipline, have that self-control, how to think 5 times even before you open your mouth. They don't want you to teach black people to put an agenda before the world. That this is our agenda. This is what we want. And we strive to attain it by any means necessary. So that means you got to be sharp out here, black man. We can't make errors because we're watching you. If you're supposed to go a certain way, go that way. Don't let nobody come and whisper in your ear, having you doing wrong. So because when you practice righteousness, it's hard for the devil to touch you. He'll wait till you slip. Understand? Then they hit you up. Even when you get hit up. You understand? But that devil might have you in them old handcuffs. You still soldiering up. You understand what I'm talking about? Black man. That masculine black man don't want to integrate. That masculine black man said, I ain't taking this BS. I don't give a damn. I'm not taking it from you. What you want, bro? Let me finish up, man. I got a little piece of paper up there. Look at it on top of the cap. Got my grandson here. He's back with me again. This is the way we got to move out here, brothers. And I'm getting tired of seeing these little brothers that get money come before our people. Then go talking about all that little feminine stuff they got in them. The brother talking about he wearing makeup. The one talking about the baby. Well, anytime a man calls himself a baby, I know something wrong with you anyway. Why don't you want to be the man? I ain't heard no brothers talking about they want to be the man. Gonna put some doggone makeup on and all this old stuff. Well, ain't nothing masculine about that at all. You can buy the damn music, but I wouldn't follow across the street to do anything. Period. Just listen to the conversation. Listen to them. Look at their actions. Everything God say don't do, they perpetrating to put before our people. You understand what I'm saying? When them homosexuals told this brother he couldn't say this, that, and another, he broke down and submitted. Now look how he moving now. After they spanked him, after they pulled that diaper off him and gave him a good butt whooping. You understand what I'm saying? Now look how he done came back before the black people, talking all this damn foolishness. But Allah got something in store for you, brothers. Whether you know it or not. Understand? And I'm striving my damn best to be a representative of Allah. So that means there's a lot of black men got something in store for your buddy if y'all don't straighten up out here. Understand? And I was listening to Jabril, 19 Keys, the other day. He down there in Miami. And he was saying, you all, in so many words, y'all call yourself gangsters. You understand? But we gangster one another. But you ones in entertainment, when they give you all them old messed up contracts through corporate America, you get on social media crying about it, but you ain't gangstering them back. You understand? You ain't saying a word to them. But they're messing you over day and night. Where's that gangster in your den? Brothers, where is it at? Y'all here faking. Like I said last week, some of y'all get money, but you ain't got no power. You can't go to the source. You can't do a damn thing but submit. But you get in front of us like you own something. You ain't own nothing. All you brothers doing is hunting one another. And the white man said, look at my niggas here. Billy Bob, we got them. All they doing is sitting back drinking champagne, getting rich off of it while you destroy your own people. You ain't got long to keep doing this. You understand? So I can say what the hell I want. Period. I did it all my damn life. It runs through the bloodline. My people always spoke truth to power. The brothers I growed up with, we spoke more than truth to power. We made sure we did something about it if we had to. Understand? Some of us paid the price. Some of us lost our lives. But that's part of it. Hell, you're scared to die. Hell, that means you're scared to live. And the white boy know that. Black people. We ain't bringing nothing good in front of our people at all. I mean, a bunch of foolishness. And then you brother got nerves to glorify the word nigger. If all that hard fighting black people did in the early days, at least make the white boy try to give you some semblance of respect. So we throw that word nigger out. Y'all turn right back around and start calling yourselves niggers. Think about these things. Go back and study your history, little brothers. You're acting like little boys amongst men. Pretty soon you have to get set down. So I can say these things, period. Some brothers got to follow the protocol a little bit. They got to be a little more politically correct. So I ain't got the answer to none of them. Only one I need the answer to is the Lord, who came to us in the person of Master Farad Muhammad and his last and greatest messenger, the most honorable, humble Elijah Muhammad. Lord, I stay lined up with that. Y'all ain't got nothing to say to me. Say what the hell I want to say, as long as I'm speaking on truth. You understand? But I'm just telling you what's been said. That exceedingly great army gonna rise up and shut y'all butt down. So we getting to the point now, we get tired of seeing this stuff. Brothers out here faking like that. Teaching our people, leading our people the wrong way. Even the damn music that there ain't no knowledge in it at all. Oh, you talking about how you can get a woman like you ain't never had a woman in your damn life. Most of you probably don't know how to talk to one. All you know how to do is how to cuss one of them out. And that damn woman follow y'all. I hate to see what the seed gonna come up like. It's evident now. Because what we producing is a bunch of foolish killers that killing their own kind. Won't dare bip about on this white boy, but you talking all that gangster talk. You understand what I'm saying? You ain't no damn gangster, brother. You're just a chump. They got a platform. I got to tell it like it is. You ain't bringing nothing good to the community. You understand? You ain't trying to enlighten your people. You ain't trying to give them no financial education, no spiritual knowledge. All you're doing is talking a bunch of garbage. You got our people hook, line, and sinker following that crap. No, it's getting ready to get dangerous. Basheer for Muhammad talking. Yeah, damn right, I'm talking to you tonight. Understand? A little brother like y'all, we just come up and slap the head out of you, dare you to do something. Understand? The only reason you have courage is because a lot of y'all carry guns. Catch it by yourself. But tippy toe told you, that tippy toe soldiers slide down on you. What you gonna do when they come for you? Not a damn thing. Y'all running around here murdering people, breaking in their houses, and don't even know how to do that and shooting your damn self in the foot, going after the weak ones that you think that you can do these things to. What kind of brothers are you all? Are you really brothers? No, you become an enemy to the people. I'm gonna call it like it is. Oh yeah. Gonna rank your butt up. Keep on. There ain't nobody talking to you like a man. They keep telling you stop the killing and all this old damn type of stuff. Pretty soon you're gonna be forced to, brother. It ain't hard to find out where you lay your head. It ain't hard to look at that foolish leadership y'all got running around here in these cities. all over America. All y'all doing is hunting one another. And then when the police kill one of us, you got nerves to throw a cocktail. Cocktail hell. You doing more murdering of our people than the white man right now. Because he done got into your mind, the gin of man is sleeking in your mind. The most sleeking devil that got in your mind. You do any damn thing for $1 now. They're sold all the way out. Well, I just want to let you know, time is damn near up for that foolishness. Understand? Time is damn near up for these white boys to keep killing us and walking this planet Earth. Oh, yes. I'm not no damn Al Sharpton. I'm not no Jesse Jackson, keep no damn hope alive. It's going to come a point to where the brother going to stop waiting on the justice system, so-called justice system, to give us justice. We got happy in 4 damn felocks when we got a verdict in the Ahmaud Arbery case, which should have happened. Well, what about the DA? You understand? She should be sent to the penitentiary. Took an oath. But this has been happening all over America, how they've been playing the black man in America, giving us cases where it shouldn't even been cases. Well, they have you come into the courtroom and say, well, we'll let him off. We send him on down the river. You understand? Talking about the black man. White boy walking stone free. White boy back east. Raped 3 girls in his home and got probation. Think about these things. Rittenhouse came from a whole nother state, kind of heavy military style weapon, walking amongst the police and became scot-free. George Zimmerman still walking the streets of America. You got white women riding around in vans, kidnapping our children. No repercussion. Proud boys and all these patriotic white boys running around here in our community with guns and weapons, owning gun shops and all of that. But they all lay their head somewhere, brother. See, we should be developing our intelligence organization where we know where all these crackers are at. You understand what I'm saying? But whenever we had to make a move here, we ain't got to look for you. We know where you at. You understand? You got to become dangerous black men in America, but highly intelligent. Understand? To me, that's militant, because that's the time we living in. And this ain't for all of y'all. This is just for the soldiers to know what they're doing and the time we living in. You understand what I'm saying? We ain't gonna be the aggressors, but if you aggress us, you coming in our community, hell, we'll send a team while you got your weak links, because I know you ain't got your homes covered, because you got all your soldiers over here. Well, we come up on the rear, you understand what I'm talking about? You done, the whole damn family be done went up in smoke. That's why we got to put it down. And this ain't even my subject, but a lot just put it in my mind. They're gonna put it out there. Playtime is over with. Black man, black woman, white boy plotting to kill us. Well, Basheer Muhammad planning to live. We're planning to make a counteroffensive if we have to. This is the way we got to start thinking, brothers. It ain't all about just getting no damn money, getting these little shiny things. No, it's about bringing in a new world order. You understand? So I just had to put that out there a little bit. But that's masculine talk, as far as I'm concerned. You understand? Because ain't too much more the white boy can do to me. They didn't already try to do, but take my life. But he can't take that unless it's the will of Allah. They came in the person of Master Farad Muhammad, and they damn sure ain't gonna catch me slipping. You understand what I'm saying? He ain't gonna catch me in error. He ain't gonna catch me in no criminal activity because I don't do criminal activity, so he can throw that off the table. You understand what I'm saying? When you're moving on the right path and the path of the law, come on down that path then, because you ain't never walked the path I'm walking on. You understand? You don't even know how to walk it. You understand? You won't get too far on that path. All praise due to Allah. I'm doing Allah Takbir Akbar. Rise of the black nation. Understand? Ain't no cowards in the black nation. Period. Ain't nothing but God's walking in the black nation. So this is what I want to do. I want to go into Brother Nuri. I'm going to hit him back up again tonight, because I see every time we put up something about Jesus that's posted, a lot of our women have a little tissy fit. Little brother was teaching on God, talking about he's a God. Well, they said, well, that's all right. That's pretty good. But, excuse me, what about Jesus? Now, this is psychology of our people. Now, wasn't Jesus a man? Is the one y'all want to call God? Either he was or he isn't. Didn't Jesus come through the womb of a woman, sisters? Or is he that mystery God all of a sudden that you can't see? Well, when I read the Bible, they're talking about a man, are they not? See how we've been messed up? Our minds have been totally destroyed to believe something that ain't even real. To say Jesus ain't a man, but the Bible says he is. He walked on 2 feet. He ate. He went to school. The wise men came to see him in the manger. They couldn't see no damn spirit. Is that not a man? So we're going to get to this tonight. Understand what I'm talking about? See if we can clear some of that up. And then when I see those posts, I don't be mean spirit, because I know our people mean well. I know our people are very spiritual people. And the white man knows this. That's why he injected himself into the mind of our people. Talking about he's the God. God is a mystery. But at the same time, as God is a mystery, why you go in the white man church and you see this white boy looking up? I say, white boy. And you talk to some people, say he ain't got no color, but hell, why don't you tell that to the one to put that picture up then? Don't tell that damn stuff to me. Tell her the one to put that picture before you got you believing in something that your mind is you damn near crazy. Don't even know it. White boy sitting back again, just laughing to themselves. Look at my niggas Billy Bob. We did such a good job on these niggas. They'll never get up out of this condition. Long as we got them crying and hollering and believing in that which we don't believe in our damn self. Because the white man don't turn the other cheek. Do we? Does the Caucasian turn the other cheek? But he taught you to turn the cheek to the master. Understand? And you young brothers don't turn the cheek. Brother, step on one of them old damn tennis shoes you done bought. Paid $400-500 for. You want to kill a brother. Let that white boy step on your foot. Let the police in the blue coat step on your foot. Only thing you said, why? Why you messing with me? I ain't did nothing. Only reason you're doing it because I'm black. You damn right you're doing it because you're black. What can you do about it, brother? You don't want to do a damn thing. You can kill your mother. You can kill your brothers. You can kill your babies. You ain't gonna bust a grape. If the brother throw up the wrong sign, wear the wrong colors, call in the wrong damn neighborhood, you want to kill him. Look at how the white boy got you. You understand? You so damn dumb, you don't even read the contract. You just so happy to be getting the contract. Then once you get to moving to sign the contract, you say, damn, I ain't making no money at all. I'm paying for every damn thing. Again, old Billy Barber said, look at my niggas, drinking on the best champagne, living the best life, living in the best neighborhoods. Understand? You get a couple of dollars, that's where you want to go around him. Hell y'all talking about? Pop Key coming at you tonight. I ain't got time to be playing with you. Yo, that's the problem. Been playing with you little brothers too damn long. Time out for that damn stuff. Murdering our people wholesale. Doing that all that old petty robbing and sticking up, breaking in people's cars, getting caught murdering a brother for walking up on you. But I ain't seen none of y'all make no moves on the police force in America at all. At all. You ain't never challenged them or pushed them back. Only time you get out there when you got a whole bunch of people out there protesting and you slide out there then. All you're doing then is running out there trying to grab some damn clothes and all that old foolishness. But I ain't seen none of y'all put no moves down. You understand? Not tactical. You understand? At all. They ride through the neighborhood and everybody protesting. Y'all run in the house. Throw your damn guns away, them little cap guns that you call yourself having. Y'all, they done put all this artillery in our community. You understand? The feds doing all the ATF. Hell y'all talking about. These Proud Boys, these white supremacist organizations, make sure y'all get them weapons. Because they know y'all ain't no threat to them. You ain't gonna use it on them at all. A lot of this stuff, this tit for tat, is being perpetrated by them. Whether you know it or not. See, I can talk like this. We done moved on the police in America before. Hey, Basheer, you just talking that talk. Hell no. It's a fact. All documented history. See, a lot that took me through quite a bit. You understand? And now I understand why I'm still here. You understand? No, we moved on the police. Hell, we weren't taking that crap. Understand? At all. One day I write the book, put it in the book, get the documentation. It's all in the paper, been documented and everything. Hell no, we need some more men like this now. You understand? Kill us, shit tend to drop across the country where it's supposed to be. Black people. I'm talking to the soldiers to get this point. Because there's thousands of us out here. You understand? Like I say, just laid back. Waiting for that trumpet to blow. Understand? Ready to roll. Now, it ain't going to be no cakewalk when y'all do move on us. We're going to fight like hell. You understand? We're going to clean up our damn community. Well, I say warn your people first. But damn it, you getting warned. We'll clean this crap up. Y'all stay too damn high anyway to be effective. To be on point 24/7, you can't even do it. On Molly, Xanax, drugs, and smoking all that damn weed, putting all them damn chemicals in the weed. The smoke ain't like it used to be. That's why y'all tripping. Just keep on. You've been warned. Somebody got to do it. We can't continue to live like this in our community. Let you all just, you little boys, just walk out and destroy our community and instead of building it up, instead of taking your money and building your community up, instead of uniting your organizations and say this time is out for all of this, brothers. Have a meeting of the minds. Start pooling your resources, bringing industry to your community. Then you got a reason to protect it. Then you got a reason to protect your block or your neighborhood because you're protecting your interests, you're protecting your money, you're protecting your livelihood. Understand? The hell with that drug game. All snitches selling drugs these days. All the calls I get about brother getting busted with keys, they out right back on the street. Before the paperwork get downtown, them niggas back on the street. So that ain't nothing to even talk about no more. You should be able to bring a whole damn train load of drugs and drop it right in the middle of the streets in our community and just sit there. Nobody touch it. There's more money in business than it is in the dope game. Millions and millions of dollars that we can be bringing into our community, building it up, buying land, bringing in industry, manufacturing and production in our community. And then anybody to come in and mess with it. That go for the United States government, the police department, or the military, because why? It's ours. You understand? Separation is the key. Separate your mind from the devil. Is the damn key. That's all you read about. You got nerve to kidnap your own damn children and destroy them. They killing black folks left and right, black women disappearing left and right. Ain't nobody talking about it. Our children disappearing left and right. Ain't nobody talking about it. We don't have no community patrols. We don't have no response team. We don't have a vision before the world about the black man, what we want, what we will accept, and what we won't accept. But y'all still hollering about Jesus, jumping up and down every damn Sunday. But where are the results? There ain't none. All you black leaders say you down. But how in the hell you can be down and you let a white boy put something in your arm? But you can trust him that much? No, you niggas out here tripping. You out here lying to the people. You got to be lying. If you say you down for black people, you know who your enemy is. But how could you let your enemy, knowing his history, give you a damn shot? I don't care if a black woman helped put it together. I don't trust her because I know how deceptive the devil is. Very wise beast. Only reason he put the black woman out there so you would trust it. Every time you look around, they got a new damn variant along the scene today. Black people, they are not going to be able to back their way up out this. Period. It says religion and the black woman. It said, what is Allah's God's view of the female? She is the manifestation of his attributes of mercy to the world. Listen, this is about, that's what the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan said. But this book, you all should get this book. It's a good book. My brother Nuri Muhammad. It says, religion is controlled because our enemy knows black people love God, which is true. Love Jesus, love the word of God. We are spiritual by nature. See, they know this about us, have studied us. Ever since 1555, they had the opportunity to study the black man. That's why they brought you this doggone Bible. Therefore, instead of taking people away from that which they love, why not just control what they love? Why not keep the names and the labels and the faces on the Bible and the religion, but put my ideals behind it? It is a fact that the slaves on the plantation beginning in 1555 were taught then as we are taught now on the modern, that if someone takes your clothing, give them your pants, if someone smoked you on your right cheek, turn them to your left cheek, forgive those for trespass against you. You've seen that so many times in the black America. They'll kill your brother, they'll kill your mother, your sister, your baby, and you so doggone forgiving. You understand? Where do you get this mentality at? Getting ready to tell you. Pray for those who spitefully use you. Is that right? Do not steal your master's chicken. Lie on your master's daughter. Be in the field picking cotton, tobacco, and indigo, not only when the master is present, but just pick his hard when he is not present. That's why you be on some of them damn jobs. You got a house nigga around there more hard on you than the master is. Y'all done experienced that before. Look what it done did to you. Slaves, obey your earthly master with deep respect and fear. Serve them sincerely as you would serve Christ. In Ephesians, the 6th chapter, 5th verse. Serve your master not with the service as a man pleasing, but be a good Negro, even when the white man is nowhere near the plantation. Ben Carson. That then and absolutely is right now still in effect to today, just in modern time. The white man, knowing that we are a spiritual people, came in the name of Jesus, in the name of God, in the name of a natural spirituality, and manipulated white supremacy under the banner of Jesus, holy and righteous name. While we were thinking we were hearing what Jesus, Muhammad, and the prophets taught, what we were really reading and regurgitating was the slave traders, masters, and makers inserted into the Bible and other scriptures under the guise of the name of God. Listen, sisters. Listen, sisters. I told some of you sisters that say, I'm not attacking you. I'm telling you what that went into your mind and how he tricked you. You understand? Well, you can't see nothing else. But this is clear. Let me go on. By and large, as a people, black people that respect that which comes from the Bible. Do we not? When we as a people hear the Bible teaches on Jesus, said, or God's word revealed, being spiritual by nature, we feel that we are hypocrites if we send that information through the traditional process of reasoning and analyzation. So when someone we may respect says something to us, we run what is said through the traditional pathway of reasoning, and if information does not mathematically compute, if it does not parallel what we already know to be right, that's why y'all was on that little brother the other night. See, it didn't line up with what you've been taught, but you don't take the time to sit down and reason and think. It says, then we dismiss it, and the brother or sister who says it, however, when someone says God said, Jesus said, the Bible teaches, or somebody says mama said, when you got God, Jesus, Bible, and mama before any system of information, we do not send it through any traditional process of reasoning to analyze it. So a wicked individual who decides to control the circumference of activity of those that he made slaves knows that all he has to do is control the diameter of their thoughts. They did a good job. If he says, can God say it? If he can say, God said, and it's really me talking, if I can say Jesus said, and it's really a white man talking. If I can say mama said, or put a thought or a word in mama's head and repeat it to people who will not analyze what is being stated to determine mathematical comparability, the information is taken on face value without analysis. That's what you see so often. And that's, to me, is a sickness. Because we don't have the ability to analyze the information. Because we've been programmed not to do that. It's been said, it was in the Bible, so it must be true. Look how this white boy got us, got our minds. Let me go on. This is just the tip of the iceberg. It says, the white man has also learned that after God, after Jesus, after mama, after Bible, there's another outlet where information comes into the black consciousness that black people do not send through the normal process of reasoning. The news media, If somebody is alleged to have committed murder, we have so much faith in the mainstream media that the alleged suspect who hasn't been to court yet because they arrested him, we already said, I can't believe that little Johnny did that to his girlfriend. I cannot believe that woman did that to her children. I haven't been to court or presented a full or complete defense. They haven't been to court or presented a full or complete defense. Simply off the alleged suspect being shown on the news, he becomes guilty in the mind of a blind, deaf, and dumb Negro. I didn't experience that. White boys hit our temple, come with armored vehicles, stun grenades, strapped to the teeth. Put all this misinformation in the newspaper. And some of the Muslims went wrong with this. Because it's jealous and envy crap. I knew that they had to be doing something. But they accepted this hook, line, and sinker. Nobody came to our aid but Allah. That was sufficient. This media tool is so powerful. We have so much jealousy and envy for one another. All we were doing is hiring, training, teaching black men discipline, self-control, how to take care of their family, their children, how to work. And we were going after major multi-million-dollar contracts. And the power that be said, we got to put a stop to this. And they came at us. Nobody came to our aid. Gave us $5.5 million bonds. We provided housing for our people. We provided jobs for our people. We had a security company, became the best of the best. We had schools. We would go and get children out of foster care, bring them in the temple, teach them, bring them to the homes of the sisters so they could raise them up and take them out of those bad conditions. He told the brothers to put the guns down, stop hating one another, self and kind. See, if we'd have been selling drugs, we'd probably still be rolling. They'd let that foolishness go on. When we jumped into the game in the business field, started sending in proposals, and became experts at it, knowing how to do high-level interviews, major contracts, winning $30 million contracts over the metro system in LA, had contracts over the water and power in LA, in the Bay Area, contracts with the Port of Oakland, all type of contracts in the commercial business in San Francisco and Oakland, running statewide operations. Brothers making money, never missed a paycheck. Sisters as well. They found something wrong with that. We had black men, when they rolled down on black people, you had soldiers, we post up, brothers standing around, making sure that our people weren't going to be mistreated. You understand? They didn't like that at all. This is why the white boys moving. But they don't want that masculine black man gonna do the right thing. Ain't buying a bunch of damn fancy cars. Ain't buying a bunch of damn Gucci. A bunch of unnecessary jewelry. No, we putting that back into our community, back into our people. Building new schools, educating the young. Some being kicked out to public school system at 7, 8 years old. Give them to us. We'll train them up and make them productive. You understand? No, that frightened the white boy. You understand? So expect that if you're doing right. Nobody gonna come to your aid. Nobody but Allah. That's the only thing I depended on was Allah. Because I know I was moving right. They say, told me to my face. Because I know they had nothing on me. Hell, I know what the hell I'm doing. They say the only reason that we had to take him, Muhammad, because he was training the men. All right. Well, get a chance to do it again, I suppose. This our enemy took the time to deeply study what occurred during the civil rights movement. How is it that the black people could be hosed with high pressure water hose and beaten in Mississippi, and black people in Illinois feel the pain? How was it that Martin Luther King could be assassinated in the South, but all over the East and the West Coast, in the northern part of America, fire erupted, riots? How was it that our people in Indiana felt what they felt in Georgia, in Mississippi? How? Because of the media outlet reporting the news. After analysis, they realized that it was the news report themselves that were able to tie people together and give people a universal definition of certain reality, even though they didn't even live in them realities. So the white man got wise. And he said, I got religion sold up by altering the Bible. On numerous occasions, I have traveled around the country. People will ask, what's the difference between the Bible and the Quran? I said, the truth of the matter is the Bible and the Holy Quran are the same book. If you could only read. Some of y'all scared to touch the Bible. I mean, the Quran. But all come out to one book of scriptures, period. You got to talk about thou Muslims, those Muslims. The hell, you're Muslim too. You just don't know you don't know. Because you've been listening and educated by your master. Like Malcolm say, you've been duped. Got to give it to you. I ain't holding back. How? Because the news media reporting the news after analysis, they realized that it was a news report themselves that were able to tie people together and give people a universal definition of certain reality, even though they didn't even live in them reality. So the white man got wise and said, I got religion sold up by altering the Bible. On numerous occasions as I have traveled around the country, people will ask, what's the difference between the Bible and the Holy Quran? I said the truth of the matter is the Bible and the Holy Quran are the same book if you could only read your real Bible. You don't have the real Bible, black people. Remember what version you got. You got the King James Version. We're going to get to that. We ain't got the real Bible. Look how dumb he is. Some people got degrees and master degrees and doctor degrees, and they follow the Bible hook, line, and sinker, but it ain't God's Bible. It's somebody else's version. You didn't read the front of the book? Making quotes all damn long on Facebook about Jesus, this, that, and another. They ain't doing a damn thing righteous. The Holy Quran was the only book that was revealed out of necessity. The Bible has stories about Noah, so does the Holy Quran. The Bible and the Holy Quran both speak of Jesus, Moses, Joseph, Lot, and Abraham. All the prophets of the Bible are mentioned in the Holy Quran. The question then is, why was it necessary for the Holy Quran to be revealed if the Bible already has recorded certain events and given us information on certain people? Here's the question. They, they, there had to be a book to come to bear witness to the truth of the Bible, because the Bible started off originally from God to his prophet, and from the witness of the workings and words of his prophet as an accurate document. However, on the first page of the Bible, we are told outright with an exclamation point. This is the Holy Bible, King James Version. This is the Holy Bible, King James Version. Well, then ain't nothing holy about it. Sisters, brothers, they can't be holy. This is King James Version. But you still call it holy. Holy hell. This is King James Version. Translated from former translation, then diligently compared and revised. Even if we didn't know what revised or diligently compared means, or what version means, or translation means, what is obvious is that something happened to the book. And that's obvious. King James Version, something had to happen. It says, when someone gives a version is based on a person's angle on a specific incident by which they judge that incident. So just as in a car accident, when they speak to the witnesses, depending on your distance from the incident or anything impairing your view, you will give a version of that. You will give a version that may be far from accurate. The one most qualified to give a version of an incident is the one who was there at the time that the incident occurred. They are close to the incident and have nothing impairing their view. They are an eyewitness. King James Version. Black people. I had to get this piece out. You understand? Because I'm tired of a lot of people walking around blind, deaf, and dumb and following this dictate of the master that gave to our people. And all these intelligent people, so-called intelligent people, don't have the ability to read and understand, don't know the definition of what version mean. Who the hell is King James? Is the next question. We're going to get to that too tonight. Top keys on the roll right now. When we look at King James did not live during the lifetime of Jesus, did he? Or did he not? Well, how in the hell he going to tell you what Jesus did? He did not live during the time of Moses, better known as Musa. So time-wise, King James lived in 1604. He is far removed from 4,000, 2,000, or 6,000 years ago. Another way to think of this is that if we are viewing a physical incident and there's a pole directly obstructing my view of the incident, we're standing far away with a pole blocking our view. What we can truthfully tell someone is that something actually did happen over in the corner, but the pole was in the way. However, our version of events will not be as accurate because we are far away with something blocking our view. Well, when a man is to interpret the word of God and he is going to give a version of it, we must ask, what type of man is he? Is the question. How does he think? Talking about old King James now. How does he function? What type of life does he live? How moral is he? How righteous is he? Because if he is immoral, low down and filthy, then his immorality can be a spiritual obstruction to his view when he gives his version. It is a fact. Now listen. Need y'all to listen to this now. Don't get upset. Talk about King James Version of the Bible that y'all hold so dearly to. is the fact that King James was a homosexual. That ain't all. Now listen to this. Go back and study King James. Y'all got the internet. Y'all got Google to give y'all some information. He engaged in sexual intercourse with his mother. Say that again. Not only being a homosexual, but he engaged in sexual intercourse with his mother and was a slave trader. But that's King James version of the Bible that you all follow hook, line, and sinker. Don't get upset with me. This is just the truth. One I can be in debauchery, fifth sin, and be in a state of mind of total immorality and give an accurate version of the word of God. It's just impossible. His immortality blocked his view when he authorized the translation of the Bible. The Bible is not in the original form. Therefore, the Holy Quran had to be revealed. Remember that the Holy Quran came 1400 years ago. It was given to Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessing be upon him. They got to think over these things, black people. I know it's a little tough to hear the truth, but you got to get out of that false reality that your mind been put into. It don't make sense that you can't see that. I mean, our people they're just sick. I got people in my family now, they barely talk to me. I got sisters, because we don't see certain points. I love them all. But I speak the truth. They don't talk to me that much. You understand? But that's on them. They'd be wise if they did, but hey, what can you say? Because they stuck in the Bible, and the damn cold thing about it, hell, I ain't seen now one of them go to church, but my little sister, she is Jehovah's Witness. But they all tell you see her posted. Jesus said this, Jesus said that. Now, how the hell you know what Jesus said? Y'all ain't even go to the church house. I done been to your house many times. Hell, I ain't even seen you read the Bible. You just making quotes. Look how dead we are mentally. Man come along with the truth, you want to destroy them. You don't want to have to do nothing with them. You understand? Because they're messing with your reality. That you done created this false reality that you feel comfortable living in. You understand what I'm saying? I did every damn thing up under the sun. Understand? But all of a sudden there, y'all quoting the Bible left and right. King James version of the Bible. But in their heart, they tell me quietly, I would love to have my grandson raised in the way of a Muslim. Someone tell me, but my husband, he don't believe the same way. Well, he don't know a damn thing either. Understand? Don't know nothing. Somebody, this is the way I was brought up. I know damn well that's the way you was brought up. You understand? That don't mean nothing. You was brought up by your slave master, brother. Giving this version of the Bible to keep you spiritually dead. Keep you away from that true and living God. That's why we're in the condition we're in today. That's why we raising these type of children and putting them out to the world that destroying one another wholesale. It says, I'm going to read this again. The slave master was always diligent in watching us, and he began to understand that the black man and woman had graduated in their love and trust for the white man. Listen. Which meant that they no longer had to come in the name of God, Jesus, or the Bible. But we can just come in the name of the news media. Meaning that if we put it on at 6 o'clock or 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock, we sit people in front of a desk and call them anchor men and women. We stand the man up, call him a weatherman. Then whatever he said the weather is going to be, no matter how many times he is wrong, we still believe he says is going to come to pass, despite the fact that it's wrong more often than right. Is that not true? And hell, my grandfather knew when it was going to rain. He know how to look at the moon. You understand? When he seen that haze around the moon, he said, you know, it's going to rain. Understand? I listened to my grandfather. They knew how to look at the earth, look at the moon, knew how to go into the earth. You understand what I'm talking about? But y'all don't even know thee from that. Gotta wait for the white man to tell you what the day gonna be like. He used all these old fancy words, anchor, hell. You had that ability to do it yourself. The black man so messed up, he can't walk outside right now and tell you which way is east, which way is north, which way is west, or which way is south. You understand? We didn't have no compasses back in the day, the original man, but he know how to look at the stars. You understand? See, all of those gifts been taken away from us, black people. So I just wanted to put that out there on you tonight, give you a little food for thought. Understand? So you won't get in such a tizzy when somebody contradict your comfort zone. When somebody hit you with the truth. I'd rather see a young black man say he a God because he gonna be practicing upright. You understand? He won't be out here in the streets of America selling dope, murdering, maiming, and killing one another. You understand? He won't have his woman on the block. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? Because everything he do, he'll try to do right in the sack. Man, we used to be in the bakery. We used to have a contest just who gonna make that floor shine when we get ready to close out at the night and clean it. You understand? Because God do everything right in sight. No matter what he does. We follow this foolishness and look at the condition. And if you say I'm wrong, prove me wrong. If you say it ain't King James Version, well, come back and give me something else to prove me wrong. You say King James didn't sleep with his mama, prove me wrong. If you say King James wasn't a homosexual, prove me wrong. You understand? You can't do it. Well, what in the hell did he know about God then? What the hell he gonna tell you about Jesus then? That's gonna be correct. Where do you get the Bible from in the first place? You didn't get it from the Ethiopians. You didn't get it from the Coptic Christians. You got it from the white man on the plantation, brothers and sisters. Do you think he's gonna give you something that's gonna raise you up? Where you can go against him and make you free? Hell no. He gave you something that he could control you with. If you watch the movie Nat Turner, look what he was telling them to go out and teach the slaves. You understand? All of this information. And you still ain't learned nothing. You still want to put the blinders on your eyes, on your ears, because it makes you feel good, confident in their comfort zone of ignorance. Well, that's enough of that. Just had to hit you up with this. Because a lot of you sisters is really steeped into that. A lot of you been made blind, deaf, and dumb with that ignorant knowledge. Period. What do I have tonight? I got the young black men. You know, you brothers growing up, coming out into this world. But you got to come out prepared today. When you come on out, and I had a little joke because the little brother on the IWS, and I read some of the stuff he had posted. And I appreciate you too, little brother. Because the little brother was saying, he said, I wish I'd have got in this much earlier. He said, because I'm 16 now. I said, damn, you still a baby in my whole mind. You understand? But I like that thinking. But I said, hell, if I could have got this in grade school, By 10 and 11, look where I be right now with the proper education. He said, hell, I had to wait till I was 16 to get this. So keep on pushing, young soldier. You're on the right track. You're in the right place. When you come out to home, young brothers, make sure you come out with a plan and quit pushing the young men out the house at 18. Where y'all get that crap from? Brothers ain't even been prepared. But y'all tell them to get out the home and don't know anything. Don't even not be reliable, dependable, and consistent. Because you didn't have them doing anything in the home to prepare them to leave home. You got this from the white boy. But this kid ain't out the house like that. Did they push Chelsea Clinton out the house at 18? Hell no. Think about these things. Look at what your interests are. Get on discipline. Or get disciplined about it. Damn phone died out on me. Let me see what's going on. Hold on, give me a minute. I think we're good. It said get disciplined about something. Allow for a possibility that you have something important to contribute to the world, young black men. And the world would be a better place without your contribution. This is where you got to come out the house and think. You got something to contribute to the world. You ain't no ordinary being on this planet. They tell you you're not anything, but you are. Learn how to take on responsibility. Don't be afraid. This is where you find what sustains you in your life when you take on responsibility. That's why I like that book that you young brothers should get by Sister Souls. Midnight. I read all three of them. I think every young man should read that book. Every parent should give that book to their children, especially their son, to read. It said, don't get satisfied with nothing. Be hungry to learn, to serve. Hunger to grow. Know that time heals everything. Everything passes with time, brothers and sisters. Everything. Give yourself some time. Know that in time you'll get there. Never ruin a good day thinking about a bad day yesterday. That's to give you ability to clear your thoughts. So it won't send you in depression. Stay calm in tight situations. Think 5 times before you act. Never be the aggressor. Learn how to bounce back from your failures. Know that you are defined by how you bounce back. Because we all have them. We all get hit up. It's how you bounce back. You understand? What makes you stronger, makes you better. Know that you are the father and mother of all human beings, every race, every creed, and every nation, black man and black woman. Be smart enough to see a future that does not exist. This is what these white boys are doing right now. When they're coming up with all this different technology, they're creating a future that you can't see, but they can see. Got to develop that vision now. Got to learn how to look down the wheel of time. You understand? The scientists, the great imams on this planet, can look down the wheel of time. You understand what I'm saying? As far as 25,000 years, you have that ability in you. It says become more valuable in the marketplace. We'll be trying to teach y'all on this 19 keys. Be neat and clean. Keep your home clean. Keep your room clean. Keep yourself clean. And when you work out like a warrior. Prepare yourself for what's to come. Be in shape. Be fit. Be strong. Be comely. You understand? Be ready to roll if necessary, because that puts that confidence in you. When you're in good shape, you understand? You're more humble when you're in shape too. Because you know that individual getting ready to step into a hornet's nest. And you don't want to do no harm to your people. So you're humble, brother. Yes, sir, right there, all right. Because you don't want to have to go the other route. Because you know you can be dangerous at the same time. Understand? But you should be dangerous. But be a humble black man. Be humble to your people. Because we used to people being rough to us. Understand? But be this humble man. And meek shall inherit the earth. Black man. You must understand and resist racism. And learn to empower our community. Not somebody else's. Don't get your money and go over there to the white boy. Empower your community. What the hell I need to go to Beverly Hills for? Bring that paper back to your community. Bring industry. Be that example for other young brothers and sisters to see you. It says stay away from drugs. Stay away from negative peers. Stay away from negative peer pressure and gangs. Because all the gangs are doing, they ain't uplifting our people. They're out here murdering one another. Know that diet and nutrition is very important. Study how to eat to live. Talk about Honorable Elijah Muhammad. You got a lot of brothers out here now teaching pretty good on the diet. Stay away from cigarettes, liquor. Stay away from all that old red meat. Eat more fruits and salads. Stay away from a lot of fried food. Drink more water. Stay away from nicotine, caffeine, chewing gum, and candy. Matter of fact, I need a shot of water right now. We had the lowest life expectancy. Black men dying damn way too early. Brother turn 50 and 60, he damn near crippled. Brother running around on crutches and limping and looking 20 years older than they're supposed to be because of the diet, all the drugs you're putting in your body, all the stress the black man is up under. Black people, we supposed to live to be in the hundreds. 500, 600, 700. Used to be able to live to be 1,000, but hell, we became so evil. And I said, I can't let them live that long. I got to shorten their lifespan until they get it together. It says, learn to submit. It says submission in any form is difficult for males. It is said, it is also the major reason for males having a much higher suicide rate than females. Ain't that something? And lack of desire to submit and share their problems with God. Like I told one of my sons, he was talking about some things that his brother did for him. He's a real good brother, though. I got to give my son credit. You know, he's a good brother. You know, we don't hold nothing against his brothers or none of that. And but I just told the brother, you know, talk to my son good, brother. You have a powerful name. Like I told you before. You're not an ordinary human being. You was raised and brought up into the knowledge of self from birth. And you was born, then nobody touched you but your father when you came out, when you came out the womb of your mother and gifted to Allah. You have a very, very, very powerful name, and those are forces within that name that you have to live up to. But when you think you get bigger and wiser than Allah, then you setting yourself up for destruction. Submission is power. When I came into Islam, you know, that was a word I had a little difficult with, talking about submission. But I learned over time that was power, because it let me recognize myself when I learned to submit to another man. You understand? That had wisdom and knowledge. You understand? That's very powerful. You learn how to submit to God. You understand? You learn about your strength and your weakness. Submission is power. I tell you this from experience. In this area, males should be taught the necessity of submission, and then should learn how to pray, read scriptures and the Quran. Teach your children how to pray, not to that mystery God, but to that true and living God. You understand? So you can't disrespect the law around me. You can't be in my house and disrespect Allah. Yeah, those fighting words. That's my pledge. Understand? I will defend the teaching of Honorable Elijah, but you can't talk about the message. Not around me, you can't. Let's say defend him. Damn sure will. Don't get mad at Allah when you do harm to yourself. It ain't on Allah. You did that to yourself. Don't blame God, brother or sister. Understand? You put yourself in that darkness by being other than yourself. It's different when you don't know, but when you know and you go against the teachings and the will of Almighty God Allah, and he put that dark cloud on you, you understand? You can't even see one of Allah's blessings. You don't know you're being blessed. You understand? You still be mad at Allah. Don't know Allah to say your damn butt so many times, but you can't see it. But all you got to do is submit. Turn back to Almighty God, Allah himself. Allah will take that off for you. That which you put on yourself. All praise due to Allah. Let me continue on. It says, in this area, males should be taught the necessity of submission, and then should learn how to pray, read scriptures, and the Quran. Learn your history, brothers and sisters. We ain't got to worry about the white boy teaching our history in the school. This should be taught in the home. This should be a priority. I ain't worried about what the white man ever teach our history in the public school system, because you ain't gonna get the right version anyway. The mothers and parents and fathers should learn the history and teach their children. Walk with mine and took them by the hand when they're little children and asked them the question, who are you? And I would tell them, you the Asiatic black man, the maker, the owner, the cream on the planet, God of the universe. Now repeat that back. And pretty soon they start repeating it back. When you ask them, then they know how to answer it. And way before that, when they were babies, you know, I would teach them the word Allah. Even before I told them the word of mama, because they're going to get that one. And I would just get in their little ear, because that vibration of Allah. Because kids pick up on vibration when they're children. And I said, Allah, Allah, Allah. And they would start to say, Allah. You understand what I'm saying? This is how you teach your children, black people. You understand? Teach about that true and living God. Yeah. Learn your history, learn and appreciate your culture. Many men have been taught very little about their history. You don't get taught about your history. You've been taught you've been over here on a damn slave ship, is on a boat. And then one day you end up here in America, you're the damn slave. That's all you get. Learn to internalize the personalities of people such as Hannibal, the great general that they use in strategic military wisdom today. Learn to teach them about Imhotep, King Ramsey, Mansa Musa, Shaka Zulu, King Akhenaten, Two Suddenly Overture, Nat Turner, Marcus Garvey, Dr. King, Malcolm X, Minister Farrakhan. Last but not least, the most honorable, humble Elijah Muhammad. Black people, if you teach them like this, you can't go wrong. Know that racism in America is a sign of insecurity for the white man. Not inferiority, people that are secure are comfortable with difference. Only the insecure people have to rationalize because they are different. If the black man was inferior, then there would be no need for discrimination. Think about these things. If we so damn inferior, why y'all keep trying to hold us down? See, you know there's got to be something in there that they're trying to hold back, keep it from coming out. That's why they're discriminating against you, black brother, black sister. It is said that racists know more about black Americans than we know about ourselves, which is so true. Know how special you are and how afraid this country is of the black man reaching his fullest potential. They're afraid of you, black man. Don't you know that? They don't want you to reach your fullest potential because your potential has no limits. All you got to do is think it, and it is. When your mind is right. Know how to manage your time. Time is a very important source. We give our time to the Caucasian day and night. Got brother working $7, $8 an hour. Then you get 10, you think you're happy. And then raise to 15. You think you're happy, but you're still getting 8. Because of inflation. Your buying power hasn't increased. Listen. It's more valuable than cars, clothing, money, or a mansion. Your time. Learn how to get paid for it. That's why you're on Infinite Wealth Strategy now. With 19 keys teaching you. We have allowed this country to reduce us to a dollar bill. If the country no longer employs you, you hang out on the corners and so talk about what the white man done did to you. I don't know. The corners were different when I was growing up, though. We wasn't out there like that. We had teachers out there. We had brothers that had jobs on home, was on the block. People owned businesses, was on the block. Some people in church was on the block. It wasn't like a bunch of thugs on the corner. You understand what I'm saying? You had life on the corner. Where I growed up at, we had teachers out there. We had important people to come on the block and mingle. You understand? Remember now, our poverty teacher, Honorable Elijah Muhammad, turned a man called Red into Malcolm X. Think about this. Look how it raised the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan up. He said when he first came to hear the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, he was a musician. He said he had one of them old blunts, one of them old reefers in his hat. Security just didn't get it. Look at the man today. Man of God in front of the people. You got some people today still talking about they got a problem with Minister Farrakhan. Brother, shut the hell up. That's because you haven't grown and developed in the teaching of Elijah Muhammad yourself. Some people make a whole damn broadcast talking about the minister. But if you believe in the same God, well, how could the brother be out in front of the people, moving and raising the dead? Understand? How could that be? God got to be with you. Allah, the person, Master Prophet Muhammad, is messenger, got to be with the brother. Can't you see that? Understand? One thing they say about Dr. Bay, he didn't teach that. He didn't teach that at all. You understand? But y'all know more than God. Y'all know more than Muhammad, Elijah Muhammad. If Elijah Muhammad said, this is my spokesman, so shall it be. Accept that. What y'all saying, Elijah Muhammad didn't know what he was doing. In essence, think about what you're saying, brothers and sisters. I'm talking to those, they know who I'm talking to. Y'all might not know. You understand? The hell are you talking about? I ain't never been no damn dummy. They said, how do you feel about your race? Do you have a tendency to hurt each other? Brothers, how you feel about your own people? Some of y'all love your open enemy more than you do one another. Some of you don't mind killing one another when they ain't gonna touch a cracker at all. They said, how are you doing in your reading and math? I know grown men, and when I stayed in Riverside, California as a young man, didn't know how to read. Learned how to read. School we went to had we come out of elementary school, be proficient. Learned math. Ended up with a good teacher named Mr. Wright. Just gave us a mathematical formula. My dear S7, mathematics, multiplication, division, and subtraction. Learn how to put it together. If we run from mathematics, the maker of mathematics, we run from it. Said, do you feel good about yourself? That's the question. Do you feel good about yourself? What is the major influence on your decision making today, brothers? Do your sons or boys respect their parents, their teachers, and elders? Because it don't look like a lot of them get taught that at all. I seen young children just be on the bus cussing up a storm. You see all these older people sitting there, ain't got no respect whatsoever. Man, we wouldn't dare disrespect elders when I was coming up. I know when I was a youngster, little kid, though, I just run around cussing one up and down the street, and the old folks would say, ooh, that boy showed me how to cuss. I thought I was doing something, but it wasn't no form of disrespect. I see him getting on there talking about bees, just talking so much foul language. See elderly ladies sitting on the bus. You ain't got no respect at all. No, this ain't being taught in the home. But sometimes you got children having children. What's the problem? How much time or how long are your boys' family are allowed to stay out is the question. Back in the day, you had a time limit to get your butt in the house. But back in them days, hell, we didn't want to come in the house. That was a punishment. It says the boys responsible for their allowance, the studies, and their time. Are they being taught these things? How to give them allowance, how to manage it, how to study and manage their time. And in the home, the word can't should not be used in the home. I don't hear that. Tell me you can't do something. And teach them how to pool their resources. If you get this in the mind at an early age, when they grow up and go out into the world, they'll learn how to put things together and how to pool the resources and work with their own kind and get the job done. It says, have them develop a career goal and plan of action. This is what I'm talking about when I first started out. Have a plan. Even though that career goal might change, at least they got a goal. And this is a big one. Teach on sex education. Brothers and sisters don't get none of this at all. They get their education from watching TV. Or they're sitting up there watching porno. I think that's the way they're supposed to be moving. Teach the difference between making a baby and taking care of one. Provide an opportunity for boys to be involved in cooking, ironing, sewing, and washing dishes. Maybe get about that damn telephone. Get about that damn computer sitting there all damn long, day long, half the damn night. Don't even know how to put a button on the damn shirt. Don't even know how to toast the bread. Don't even know how to iron the pants. And they damn sure don't want to wash no dishes or take the garbage out. Responsibility begets responsibility. You know, teach them how to go out and spend some time with the homeless. We was out there last week. Basheer and I went out. And that's such, it's really depressing when you go out amongst our people and see the brothers and sisters, like Marvin Gaye just said, call them sidewalk sleepers. I mean, it's cold out there too. Brothers on blankets and stuff, sleeping on sidewalks. I see some young brothers. I know they ain't been able to cut their hair or keep the hygiene up and bathe. But there's some good people. I mean, from Khalid Muhammad, brother that passed. So I knew Brother Khalid. You come to the bakery, talk with the brother. And that's what he wanted to do. He said he wanted to start a homeless shelter for homeless men right here in Georgia. Never got the opportunity though. And our people, they act like they're invisible. Don't nobody really walk past them, they don't see them. But they kind people, a lot of them kind, very respectful. Just been dealt a bad hand. Some of them have mental issues, but a lot of them out there, they just don't have an opportunity and way to take care of themselves. You can't afford a place to live. After 400 years of serving and slaving in this country, the black man of America is on the street. But I said, man, I'm sure glad somebody came today because we was hungry. You understand? Not properly dressed. Don't have no coats and proper clothing. Don't have no sleeping bags. Don't have the proper hygiene equipment. But everybody making a living off of them. They got all these shelters and these places they got security standing around while people sleeping outside waiting on to serve a meal. Collecting millions of dollars to serve the homeless. But they ain't getting nobody off the streets at all. You see women go down there, downtown Atlanta, rolled up in blankets, sleeping on the sidewalks. Everybody walking to and fro, right around the corner from the police station. Down there by the underground, all up under the viaducts, in the little tents with trash all over the place. Don't nobody care. These are human beings. You understand? That ain't easy when you really care about your people. You see them in that condition. And you're not really in a position to really help change their condition at this time. Least brothers and sisters can do is contribute, though. That's the least you can do. When we get our little money, most of you You ain't even thinking about the people. Just thinking about yourself. Understand? But Allah bless you 10 times fold. That's charity. Give back. So we can help our people and help get them up out this condition. You understand? So let me move on. And parents, make your sons feel important. And I'm going to tell you why. Because if you don't spend that quality time with them, the game surely will. That's how they get to them. Give me a minute. I got a little bit more for you. And this is for, I gave this last week, but this is for the men as well. I want to run this back. So you know, brothers, when you get a good woman, what you really got, you might know what to do with it. It says when a woman loves a man, and I love this, the greatest act that she can do is to reproduce him. But what I am stressing is that when a woman loves a man, she truly wants him to grow inside of her. Brothers, so a lot of y'all take this for granted because you're too damn young and dumb to understand what's really taking place because you haven't been taught this part of the manhood training. She is joyful to feel his life moving inside of her. And she is making him over again. She reproducing you, brothers. When a woman falls in love with a man, that love makes her willing to give herself up. Not her body, but her mind. Aspiration decides for the future. Because when you think about it, though, when a woman gets pregnant, you know, they go through a lot of changes. And so a lot of times they might take on weight, it might become more heavy, more bigger. You know, a lot of times that's why you see a lot of women go through postmortem because when they had the child, they ain't happy no more because they ain't looking like they was before they had the baby. But she doing all of this for the man that she loves. You understand? Think about this. She gives up her body, but her mind and aspiration decide for the future. She done gave up all of that. She done set her life aside, all them goals and aspirations she had for her future. She done gave that away and gave it to you, brother. When a woman falls in love with a man, she gives up her life to accept what? His life. And I sure hope the hell you got, bro. They said a woman must keep chaste until God enriches them out of his grace with a man worthy of them. See, y'all be giving up too quick. Oh, y'all be seeing a cute brother sometimes, and well, he the one. I mean, you have a child by a man that ain't ready, then that's when all of this being despondent, stressed out, upset, feeling betrayed, abused, and all these things come into play. because you moved a little bit too fast, sister. You didn't court enough. Same way with brothers. You know, you should check out one another's family. See what type of family you come from. It says, our problem is we have brought children into the world without bringing to birth the right character, the right ideas, the right wisdom. Now we have become daddies instead of fathers, and mamas instead of mothers. A mama and a daddy are a man and a woman that know how to commit the act that brings birth to the child. However, a father and a mother are two people who know how to bring their minds together. However, a mother and a father are two people who know how to bring their minds together. Listen to this. To teach the child how to navigate, negotiate, and be successful in the world they were brought into. This is what we got to start doing better job at. Some of you doing a good job at that, but not enough of us. Know that the system of information or information transfer has to know that the system of information transfer has to be controlled by our open enemy to ensure that the black man and woman mind was kept on a certain level at all times. So we got the certain information. I'm gonna go on with this, such as religion for one, which I just covered. We are born by nature to know how to rear our children. Now we got to get a damn book, learn how to raise a child. Think about these things. Born by nature to know how to father our sons. Born by nature to know how to get married and how to stay married by nature. What happened to us? Born by nature to know what foods to eat. Elijah Muhammad had to come up with how to eat to live. What time to eat these foods, how many calories we need. This was all put in us by nature. Now we don't know none of those things at all. Think about this. We got to go to a damn book to figure this out. But this is already in the nature of the black man and woman. We are born like everything else is born, with a nature that teaches us. We have become other than that by circumstances. Have you ever seen a bird trying to read a book on how to fly? Think about that. You don't see no damn bird running around here trying to read a book on how to fly. It's in the nature. So it is in you. Black people, black man, black woman. What happened to that? Well, we supposed to know these things by instinct. By the time we hit the planet and grow up, we know what we're doing. So we got messed up in 1555. They said when we look at a black woman, don't just look at the shape and size of her body parts. What you do not see is the proper valuation of the state of her mind, brothers. Y'all get hung up on the body, on the booze and the behind. But you never take a look into the mind of the woman. You never look at the measurement of her character or the depths of her virtue. It says women of this world have participated in the violation of themselves by abandoning the definition of a woman given by God. God's definition of woman includes her character, virtues, and high-minded, elevated thinking. Know that a woman gave this last week. I want some of you brothers that's coming in to know these things. Know that a woman literally can see into the future. You have this ability, black woman. The black woman is the twin of God. She is gifted. She has strong intuition, a vibe or feeling about things. This is in you, black woman. Recognize yourself and be yourself. Know that this dissatisfaction brings about a change as well. 9/10 of the planet Earth right now is dissatisfied. Black people in America are dissatisfied. Those black people that was tricked on that slave ship were dissatisfied, but they was already in heaven, but they were dissatisfied. This is when frustration becomes fuel, pain becomes passion, and being mad is converted into being motivated. Let me read that again. Know that this satisfaction can bring about a change. But this is where you got to be wise, though. This is when frustration becomes fuel, pain becomes a passion, and being mad is converted into being motivated. Take that dissatisfaction and turn it around. Do you know when you get sad? This is an impediment that only slows you down. Does it not slow you down? Some of you all get sad and stay there. Just slow you down, right? Weakening your resolve, stopping forward motion, and all progress. However, if you get mad at the impediments, then you start thinking like a fighter and a warrior. So get mad at the impediments. Start thinking like a soldier. Start thinking like a fighter. Say to yourself, I'm getting ready to go after this thing. And I'm going to annihilate it from my being once and for all. You have that ability. Don't stay there. Don't dwell on that all damn day long, all night, and next year and next year. Use it as a motivating factor. And become out fighting and swinging. So I'm going to eliminate all of this from my being once and for all. You can do it. It said, never should your woman compare you to someone else or vice versa. I know people do that. Well, that's the start of something. Feed your woman mind on what God says, brother. Teach your brother that her womb is the laboratory of God. But the black man got to know that first himself. It says this is a divine manufacturing facility that the Lord of the world uses to bring solution to all problems in the world. You read that back. That's why we don't have that leadership amongst the young people. Because we murder them wholesale. But that child that's being manufactured in the womb of the black woman can bring solutions to all the problems in the world. Through that womb of that Asiatic black woman. Know that pain and some discomfort comes with this life. It says, when the enemy determines that we are sufficient, the white man know we ain't come, so he'll come with you a proposition. He whispers in the heart of men from among the jinn of men, creatures of fiery spirits within, is our emotions. Uh-oh. Like I say, a lot of brothers are too damn emotional. Woman by nature is emotion. Men, within this is logic and reasoning. I was taught that greater than the mind and all the senses, one's ability is to reason. See, men move on logic. But we done lost that ability to reason. It said men within is logic. It said men within is logic and reasoning. Some good axioms to keep on the mind to check these forces are knowing and understanding this now. Feelings, now remember, feelings are not fact all day long. But brothers, remember, feelings are not fact. They come in your mind, but what you have and your mind to know. Understand? You should do such as though you know what is being suggested is not right. So these suggestions coming to the mind all the time because we in the belly of the beast. Remember, Jesus went after the thinking of Rome, did he not? While Moses went after the actions of Rome. Two different things. One, because just fixing the actions is not good enough to maintain righteousness. Just thinking righteousness, all these things got to go together. Mathematics, your actions got to line up with your thinking. Thou shalt not think, nor shalt thou perceive it in your mind. Control your thoughts. That's why I told you, believe in a higher force, you can throw it out. Like I always just Allah walk, but by the time I get to that form, I'm on this go. Control my thoughts. Understand? Which meaning the mind was, what is meaning of it is that the mind was not fixed properly. If you take these keys, you can eliminate sadness, depression, and all these things that affect us. Like 19 keys were teaching the other day. Sometimes you got to get in nature. You got to get up off this concrete. You got to get out of this old foul air. You understand? And just get in the spirit of nature. Just sit back on the grass and walk through the forest. Smell that fresh air. Learn how to look at the stars. Learn how to listen to the birds. Watch the bees. Watch the animals moving to and fro. How they move. Just relax and connect back to your nature. You understand? Release all of that. A lot of times you just lay on the grass, brothers and sisters. And that's what the earth is for. It'll pull all of that negative energy out of you. You take it into the earth and pull it out of you. Black people. That's why we suffer from so much mental illness and heavy on concrete all day long. You hear sirens all day long. You're looking at poverty, suffering all day long. You're looking at people being other than themselves all day long. That's why you go to bed at night, you have all them old damn bad